Our guest today is an author and writing coach and is a wonderful and naturally gifted storyteller. She's demonstrated leadership in people management for over 30 years. Let me introduce you to Mandy Ward. Hi Mandy, welcome to the show. Tell our listeners, what was all that about? Where did we meet and why?
I had a wonderful boss called Wolfgang when I worked for Beiersdorf, the Nivea brands. You came in and very kindly talked about nutrition and, healthy foods, and you did some recipes to go in there. And I look back at what we produced then. It was 20 years ago now, and it was pretty leading edge for the time.
So how important do you think feedback is to us?
Yeah.
Not always easy, is it?
Well,
we don't have to take it all on board, but...
Yeah, one of my earlier coaches in NLP said there's no such thing as constructive feedback. If you watch somebody's face when they get constructive feedback, it's not nice at all.
When you come up against a little bit of adversity in your own life or
on
whatever scale, that's when it's a true reflection of how well you've really been looking after yourself and coping prior to that. Coping is different. I talk about resilience and...
generally a lot of them wouldn't phone a helpline, and that's why we got somebody in face to face to bridge the gap between I can't phone a helpline because it makes me feel weak, and actually it makes sense to get some support. And I always remember years ago I had some support for my mental health from my GP, and I felt embarrassed and a bit ashamed about why can't I handle this. I understand. I suppose for businesses it's getting that balance between where are they responsible for mental health, employees' mental health, and where are employees responsible for their own mental health. And given where the National Health Services at the moment, the resources are really stretched, it's providing support as and when.
Even come through something, whether it's situations I've been in, which I don't even know how I came through all that. But at the very beginning, I had no idea what it is I was going to be going through and how long I was going to be going through it and how I'd feel at the end.
This is the cuddle monster. So the cuddle monster is, he sleeps underneath your bed. There's another nice picture of him there, look.
Excellent, I love this.
So the idea behind this was that if you've got a monster that sleeps under your bed, there can't be possibly any other monsters coming to get you when you go to sleep at night. So it's for children who are scared of the dark and getting anxious. And what happens is somebody's writing a book and then they start thinking, well, how am I going to publish this? What about the artwork? What about the front cover? What do I put on the back? What's all this about ISBN numbers? Why do I need to have an editor? Why do I need to get it proofread? How do I get it put on Amazon? So all those questions that I learned going through that process. Bit of a cliche, it is a roller coaster. You can have your highs and your lows. And I think it all boils down to having a choice, really. You either smile your way through it or cry your way through it, and I know which I prefer.